Valley schools, in my mind, everything. He was one of those individuals that took his time to kind of fulfill a dream for the people here in Siletz and all of the kids and families and the staff. And
thank you to Van-Peters for looking at my application when I came here to Siletz, fresh out of University of Oregon, and for giving me the space I needed to get my classroom going the way that I wanted to. I really appreciate that. I want to thank Van, too, for getting the high school going here. He's been a really positive asset to this community, and I think we're going to miss him an awful lot. And it's really nice to have a Native American boss. I've only had 2 in my life, and I really appreciate that.
But he was the first principal when my kids came over, and my husband and I discussed having my kids come over when he was principal at the time. They were in between principals, and he was real good. I really enjoyed him taking us around the school and meeting the teachers and the students, because that really showed me that he was interested in having my kids here.
He did.
So that it really made a difference compared to, if I came to a school where the principal was not interested, I wouldn't bring my kids.
He's been very helpful the whole time he's been here. If you couldn't find something, he'd find it out for you. If you didn't know something, he'd help you find out what it was. And I feel like he's the backbone of the school. And with him leaving, I feel like our back's being broken, and we're going to have to heal from that.
Well, I think a lot of things that I've seen that I appreciate about Van is that he has always shown interest in how the kids are doing. He has always wanted to know how they're doing in classes, how they're doing out of school, activities, everything. Everything he seems to do seems to be focused on making it a better place for the students. And towards that, he's made it easier for the teachers. You don't always have administration that does that. A lot of times you have little political games going on that he hasn't been part of. Personally, I think first time I really got to know him was on a ride to a coach and administrators meeting last year when I was coaching volleyball, and everyone else in the car fell asleep, so he and I had about a 2-hour conversation, and we got to know a little bit about each other's life stories, basically, and he has a really fascinating life.
Van is the first person who gave me a full-time teaching job here in Lincoln County, so obviously really appreciate him for that. And I've worked with Van a lot on the steering committee. He's helped co-chair it with me for 2 years now. He's really been a mentor for me through the school and really one of my biggest advocates. He's always there encouraging me and making sure I'm on track and just giving me a lot of encouragement along the way. And I appreciate that. This is my 2nd year teaching, so I need that. He's been that steady person throughout the school to really help me and show me the way through education. One instance comes in mind. Last year, he sent me to New Mexico for the National Charter School Convention. And I got to see him in action there, just how dynamic he is and how much he does for our school. And I was having a conversation with him and some people from the Lincoln County School Board. And he was really encouraging them, making them understand how important our school is and how wonderful our school is. And he mentioned how important the teachers were and how lucky he was to have such a great teaching staff. And at that moment, I felt, wow, Van really understands our school and is such an advocate for us. And I really appreciate him for that.
I couldn't have worked for a better boss, and you were a great support to me, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you for getting this school going, and I know all the students appreciate your help, and just appreciate your dedication to this school.
The first evening I met him was at 8th grade graduation 4 years ago. And a lady by the name of Chris introduced us, and told her that I was the best cook and that he should have me out here. Lo and behold, I was here the following year. And him and I got along very well, or you and I, Van, got along very well. And you helped us in the kitchen immensely. You cleaned our tables every day for us. Mr. Peters, I think you were an excellent asset to the school. You always helped everyone, and you took time to help everyone, regarding if it was small or medium or large, and I mean as young or middle-aged or old age, like me. I will always remember your favorite foods, which is hot dogs, wiener wraps, and so from now on, every time I make them, I will always think of you.
I think he's been exceptionally supportive, a big help to me anytime I needed advice or to bounce something off of him. He's always been there to help me out. He's been just nice to see around too, to know he's there, see his smiling face and positive attitude. And he's just done so much for the school and getting it up and running and put in so much work, and we so appreciate it.
I want to tell you how much I appreciate you've done for this school. I've never seen an administrator personally take money out of his own pocket and give things to the staff. I like the t-shirt you bought me, and I know you've given money to the students for their test scores, and that kind of motivates them. It gives them a sense of connection to you as well as to their own academic achievement.
Van, I want to really tell you that how much I appreciate how much you've stood up for me when I've had problems and concerns about different things that I was undergoing, and I really remember that and wanted to extend a good thank you for that.
Mr. Peters, you have been amazing. I don't know who else could do what you have done with this school. The hours you've spent and the time you've put in and how you believe in everyone and how you've believed in this school, it's just been incredible. And I've always felt pretty close to you. You have a great sense of humor. We've had a lot of laughs. He's been a mentor to me by just giving me really good advice and always letting me go with what I want to do, knowing that I could do it. You're somebody who believes in people and you bring out the best in them.
Van has been really a big part of bringing me from Head Start into the high school to help out with the athletic programs, the wrestling, the golf, and that a lot of that was his idea, and he really pushed me and backed me the whole way through that. So I have to say, Van helped me by getting me involved in the extracurricular activities in the school and not just as a teacher in the classroom. Van helps everybody be successful in their job, because anything you need, any question you have, anything you need for your programs, Van is the person to talk to, and he always makes it happen, and he does it with enthusiasm. He's just a great guy in general.
He gave me a job as a teacher.
Anything else?
He supported me in anything that we've wanted to do in this building. He's been very supportive. And for the computers in the classroom, he helped me with that. Anything. He's very knowledgeable. You can't ask for better than that.
Van is the one that hired me, so he'll always have a special place in my heart. I'd say one of the ways that he's really helped me is as a basketball coach. I've talked with him and kind of bounced ideas off of him, as he's been a coach for many years, and one of the things that Van always helped me with is just encouraging me and giving me the support, and I've just always felt appreciated by Van. I would say the most memorable time with Van was when he got pied last year at Water Day and had the big alien mask. That was awesome. He was such a good sport, and that will go down as a very vivid memory for me.
He's helped with careers. He's helped do research for different types of resources for the classes. He's directed us in different ways to get additional training when we needed it. And I think he's just a strong advocate for the teachers and the school in general. He has wonderful connections with people. I think Mr. Peters has been very supportive in that, you know, when the school was opening up, it was, you know, so much, I think, was unknown. And he's kind of been the stabilizing force behind the school. You know, there's a lot that's involved in setting up a school like this. And he just kind of kept us focused and centered down the road that we needed to go. And just really knowing that we were going to make mistakes and that was okay, just to keep us moving in the right direction. The most memorable moment with Van was when we had our first graduating class last year, and he was one of the speakers, which, you know, he did a wonderful job. But I think that just kind of was the culminating moment from all of his hard work, was when the class of 2007 graduated. And I'll always remember that, and I'm really grateful that I got to work with Van and be a part of that.
When I first met, I'm going to start with that. When I first met Van, he had black hair. Van's been here a while. He's gone through a lot in Siletz, and now has white hair. I don't blame him for retiring, but he will be missed in that area. The kids were sad to hear that he's going to leave, and they wanted him to stay.
He hired me, and I think he saw how much I wanted to work here, and he's helped me write grants. He's just always there for any of us, anytime, whenever he's in that office. I think he's been helpful because he stays so calm. He's the calmest, one of the calmest bosses I've ever had. And I'm gonna miss him. He's great, and I think we're all gonna miss him.
You know, I first met Van-peters in my job interview, of course, and he asked some hard questions, and it was pretty clear right off the bat that he was very professional, and I was really excited to find myself as an educator in a place where there were strong tribal leaders. And so I was immediately impressed. I've always loved his approach because he's pretty, you know, he lays down the law, and he lets the teachers use their own judgment in terms of curriculum and in terms of discipline, and I've always appreciated that. I've had really invasive administrators before, and Van-peters is strong and firm when he needs to be, but for the most part, you run your own show. But he very much stood up for me and my coworkers as educators and as professionals in a situation where our capacity to be professionals was being challenged. And he really backed us up, and we went away from that experience very happy. I remember that very well. And then, of course, there's the part where we went to Honolulu, Hawaii, and I was so honored that he selected me as a person to go along and share some of the tribal activities that we've been doing here at our school, and some of the curriculum. And we just had a great time. I watched him buy the most expensive Hawaiian shirt I've ever seen anyone buy in my life. And we had a great time. I learned a lot. He's a mentor. He introduced me to important people, and I will always appreciate all the things he's done for me.
Hello, Van. This is JJ saying thank you for all the support for my staff and students through the years. And Christina and I wanted to tell you something special. So here's how we say happy retirement. And we're going to show you the most important sign in the whole world. This is the I love you sign. Check it out.
For all the students in Siletz, I would like to say that I wish them the very happiest educational experience that they can find here at the Siletz Valley School and also the Siletz Valley Early College Academy. You students are like a piece of sand that you can pick up on the beach. You're going to be competing with a number of other graduating students and students in the elementaries and high schools throughout the state of Oregon, throughout the states of the United States. And you have to be able to know what you're doing, know where you want to go, have some idea in terms of what you want to be when you do graduate from the Siletz Valley Early College Academy. Because the competition is going to get heavy out there. There are a lot of people that are graduating and are competing for various different jobs. So in order to be successful, you need to learn as much as you can and put it to good use. And with that, I would like to say I've enjoyed my 5 years here at the elementary school and early college academy, and I wish each and every one of you greatness and good luck in your endeavors. Siletz is a community that is a community made up of students, parents, and teachers. And my words to the teachers here at Siletz is that I would like to congratulate them in terms of the quality that they have been providing to the students here in the Siletz community for the last 5 years. We have made annual yearly progress in No Child Left Behind Act for the last 2 years, and we have received a very strong rating in terms of the state ratings of the schools in the state of Oregon. We couldn't have done that without the teachers, and the teachers couldn't have done it without the students. So continue what you're doing, and we will produce some very highly motivated and educated kids when they get out of high school.
For you, Van, you're going to be missed. You've been a big part of why this school is being successful, and best of luck for all that you do.
Van, I hope you have a great retirement, and your work is very much appreciated here by people all around the community.
Fun, enjoy life, don't worry about anything, and live to be 100.
We're going to miss you so much, and it's just going to be hard to believe that you're going to be out of the building after the 15th. So I hope you have a wonderful retirement, and I know you'll keep in touch with the school, and I hope you do fun things.
I want to wish you the best in your retirement, and I want you to keep busy. I don't want you to just to sit back and lay back and not enjoy life. I want you to enjoy life to the fullest, like I will when I get your age, and I hope I look as good as you do when I'm at your age.
I hope I look as young as he does when I'm his age. And I hope I've got as much energy as he does. And yeah, I will miss him big time.
Siletz Valley really owes you a great deal of gratitude, and this school wouldn't be this school if it wasn't for you. So thank you very much, and happy retirement, and have fun.
I'm gonna miss you, Van. You've been great. I love seeing you around here, and thank you for all your help, all your support. Thanks for everything. We appreciate you, and we're gonna miss you.
Hey, Van, I'd like to thank you for all your hard work in getting the school back, the Siletz Valley School open, because without that, I wouldn't be back here teaching where I wanted to teach from the beginning. Thanks.
I hope when you do retire that you can go back to Hawaii and work on that tan you think you need, that we all wish we can get to. And hope you come back to visit us whenever you can, and not to work, but just to say hi. Many, many blessings to you, and good health.
Van, enjoy your retirement. I hope your retirement is full of sandy beaches and some more sunshine than we have here. But enjoy your retirement. You have definitely earned it.
We'll miss you, Van. Won't be the same without you, but know that your presence will always be here. Good luck and happy trails.
So, Van, enjoy the rest of your life. Get out there and explore beyond the boundaries of Siletz, and don't forget us.
Just best of luck, man. We'll miss you. We'll miss you a lot.
Don't crash the golf cart. What other advice would I give to Van? Look out for UFOs, because I know that Mr. Peters is constantly worrying about being abducted by aliens. As far as other messages for Mr. Peters go, he's had a long career, and it's probably time to just sit on the couch with a remote control for a while.
I sure have heard a lot of good things about you, so good luck on your retirement.
Yeah, I got in trouble a lot in 2nd grade. He helped me get through that and everything.
How did he help you? Did he talk to you?
Yeah.
Did he give you good advice?
Yeah.
And are you a better student because of it?
Yeah.
We are here to cheer for you. Yeehaw! Woohoo!
Okay, let's start over, gentlemen.